Good day. I turned the light off and we're sitting in the darkness here at my work desk because I wanted to show you the massive IPS bleed of this laptop on the bottom. And there are pictures. I downloaded an Imgur. That's the bottom touchscreen. Massive IPS bleed on like bottom, but also on the sides. And this one is a CRELANDER YG14D. I know this because I realized it's basically been debranded, and I've seen the schematics to know what this is exactly. That's why I decided to buy it, not because I thought, oh gee, you know, a cheap Chinese knockoff of a dual touchscreen laptop is only like $800, I should get it. No, I knew what this is. I knew it was debranded. I wasn't sure why it was debranded. Sometimes it's debranded because the company wants to use too many of their own parts, like the SSD, and the parent company doesn't want this. But in this case, I learned that it's been debranded and improperly. First of all, it was debranded because it didn't pass quality control. Right, and it was sold basically for 1/3 of the price to someone, and someone else basically sold it on eBay to me. It's trying to sell this to you, the viewer, for roughly 800 something Canadian. It also claims it has a CPU, which it doesn't have. The seller is called Industry Mall, underlined, but there's like 6 other accounts, probably the same people exactly, because they have exactly the same descriptions, same art, same everything. They claim this is a processor, a CPU, with a base rate of 1.7. It's not. It's 800 millihertz, not megahertz, not your 1.7 gigahertz. It's not 1.7 gigahertz base rate by the slightest. It's 50% of that. It's half of that, and I'll show it to you later. But yeah, so all these accounts are selling. Industry Mall and other. I'll put in description who these other seller accounts are. But they sell these laptops, and so that one is already an issue. Now I don't want to make this video because I want to badmouth the laptop. No, I love the design. I specifically bought it because I love the dual touch screen and how you can double it up as a tablet. And you know, I repair computers for a living, basically. Laptops, I do server upgrades, that kind of stuff. So you know, I do that. So I know exactly what that laptop is. I love the idea, and I've taken out too many keyboards this last 3 years and replaced them, sometimes twice on the same notebook, even more expensive notebooks, because frankly, Novo keyboards, they suck. They're paper thin and they're difficult to replace. So yeah, so I ended up getting this one, but it's got issues. First of all, the CPU is only half, so there's no way to sell this for like $800 is insane. Like maybe 500, maybe, more like 450. Yeah, more like 450. $800 Canadian? No way. Nothing north of this, because the CPU is down throttled to 800 megahertz. So that is basically made impossible. Now I'm gonna turn the light on. All right, so we can see what else is going on, where the legs are going for this. You see this? Alright. Yeah, see, for some reason the screen now doesn't want to turn the right side down. Huh? Yeah, see, that's another issue. I don't know why this happened, but you see how it's stuck in this position? Yeah, I have to do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, it still thinks it's upside down. Still thinks it's upside down. So yeah, that's another issue, right? I could turn it inside out like this. I can go in. Yeah, see? Now it's upside down. And it doesn't want to go the right side up. Okay, so yeah, that's a problem. So, like that. And let's go like this again. See? Now it's stuck. Shit. Okay, never mind. See, I can't even make a video of how it is because it's constantly malfunctioning. You see the problem with the screen? It won't turn the right side in again, right? So let's call it video number 1. I'm going to go into all the specs of this laptop in video number 2.